By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to launch a profitable Amazon FBA business from scratch. And the last method, something most YouTube gurus never mention. Yet it's the reason a small percentage of sellers dominate their categories. So sit back, grab a coffee, and let's get into it. Here's the truth nobody tells you up front. Amazon has over 2 million active sellers. Most of them lose money or give up within the first 6 months. But here's what's even more interesting. The sellers who do succeed follow a specific playbook. They don't reinvent the wheel. They just know where to look. And today, I'm going to give you that playbook. All right. Point 1. Finding a product that actually sells. This is where most people get it backwards. They fall in love with an idea first. Then they try to force it onto Amazon. That never works. What does work is reverse engineering demand. You start by looking at what's already selling. Then you ask one simple question. How can I do this better? Here's how you do it. Use a product research tool like Jungle Scout, Helium 10, or even the free Amazon bestseller page. Look for products with these 3 traits. First, the price sits between $25 and $50. Second, it's small and light, under 2 pounds. Third, it has between 100 and 500 reviews. That last part is crucial. 100 reviews means the market exists. 500 reviews means there's room to compete if you can differentiate. Let me give you a real example. A seller named Marcus spent 3 weeks researching kitchen gadgets. He found a garlic mincer with 400 reviews. Most complaints? It was hard to clean. Marcus found a supplier on Alibaba. He asked for a dishwasher-safe version. He paid $2.40 per unit. He listed it at $27. After Amazon's fees, his profit was $11 per sale. His first month, 32 sales. By month 3, he was at 180 sales. That's over $2,000 in monthly profit from a product nobody talks about. The lesson here is simple. Don't chase passion, chase data. Passion pays the bills only when data confirms the opportunity first. Now, point 2, getting your product to Amazon without losing your mind. This step trips up more beginners than anything else. People hear the word sourcing and they picture a factory in China they've never seen, communicating through a screen. It doesn't have to be that scary. Here's the process. You find a supplier. You order a sample. You test it yourself. Then, and only then, you place a bulk order. Let me walk you through the actual numbers so you know what to expect. Most suppliers on Alibaba require a minimum order quantity, usually 1,000 units. The cost per unit typically ranges from $2 to $8 depending on the product. Shipping via sea freight to an Amazon warehouse runs about 60 cents per pound. So for a small product that weighs half a pound, you're looking at roughly $30 to ship 1,000 units overseas. That's it. $30. Air freight is faster but runs about 3 times the cost. Don't use it unless you're in a rush. Here's something most people get wrong. They go straight for the cheapest supplier. That supplier often has the worst quality control. You're not looking for cheap. You're looking for reliable. The difference? A reliable supplier will answer your emails within 24 hours. They will send you photos of your actual order before shipping. They will offer a revisions process without attitude. One seller I know, her name is Priya, wasted $8,000 on a supplier who sent her pre-production samples that looked nothing like the final order. She never got that money back. Don't be Priya. Test everything before you commit. The moment your product arrives at Amazon's warehouse, you're officially in the FBA program. FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. Amazon stores your product. They pick it, they pack it, they ship it. They handle customer service and returns. You pay storage fees and fulfillment fees. But here's the trade-off. You get access to Amazon Prime customers. And Prime customers buy at rates 3 times higher than non-Prime shoppers. That access alone is worth the fees for most products. If this is making sense so far and you want to see how the rest of this plays out, hit subscribe. I'm going to walk you through the most important step, the one that separates sellers who barely survive from sellers who actually thrive. All right, point 3, launching your product so it actually gets seen. You have a great product. It's at Amazon's warehouse. You listed it. And then, nothing. Crickets. This is where most sellers quit. They assume the product is bad. It's not. They just haven't learned the launch algorithm yet. Amazon's search ranking works like a popularity contest. The more your product sells in the first 30 days, the higher it ranks for its keywords. Higher ranking means more visibility. More visibility means more sales. It's a virtuous cycle, but you have to jumpstart it. Here's what you do. Before your product even arrives, build an email list. Use a simple 1-page website or a social media account. Offer your product at a discount to early adopters. Get 10 to 20 pre-orders or early sales. That gives you initial velocity. Then, on launch day, use Amazon's sponsored products ads. Set a daily budget of $10 to $15. Target the exact keywords your competitors rank for. This is pay to play. but it works. Here's the data to prove it. A 2023 study by Jungle Scout found that sellers who ran sponsored products ads during their first month made an average of 40% more sales than sellers who relied on organic traffic alone, 40%, for an extra $10 a day. That's not a gamble. That's an investment. Now here's the part nobody talks about: reviews. Reviews are the backbone of Amazon sales. Products with over 100 reviews convert at rates 5 times higher than products with 0 reviews. 5 times. But Amazon has strict rules. You cannot pay for reviews. You cannot offer free products in exchange for reviews. That'll get your account banned. So what do? You use the Amazon Vine program. It's a program where you send your product to verified reviewers. They receive it for free. They leave an honest review. You pay a small fee, usually around $200 per product, but you get genuine reviews from people with a track record of writing helpful feedback. A single Vine review can be worth more than 50 solicited 5-star ratings from friends because buyers trust Vine reviewers. They've earned that trust over years of writing detailed, honest content. Let that sink in for a second. You don't need to spam your friends for reviews. You don't need to beg strangers on Facebook groups. You use a system that's built for exactly this purpose. And you focus your energy on what actually matters, improving your product based on what those reviews say. So there you have it. 3 real steps to start an Amazon FBA business. Find a data-backed product that solves a real problem. Source it through a reliable supplier you actually test. Launch with ads and Vine reviews to build momentum. That's the entire playbook. It won't make you a millionaire overnight, but it will give you a real path to a profitable online business. And that is worth more than any overnight dream. If this video helped you, share it with someone who's been dreaming about building something on Amazon. Hit the like button if you got value from it, and subscribe. I've got more videos coming that break down each of these steps in even more detail. See you in the next one.